Hey guys, what's going on? It's Nostalgic Gamer Princess back with Jumpstart second grade. I just did a quick count. We have 22 states here, which, if my math is correct, which hopefully it is at this point, I got 28 states left. And I did a quick count before I got to this page. I have 98 stamps to go. So, I didn't do this correctly. Yeah, I'll keep it up with 4 stamps. Cool. I have to check in with this every single time because, I mean, if there's a way that I can reduce the amount of times I have to play on the jukebox, the better it is, personally. But I also didn't factor in that I have to lose one. Why? Every single freaking time. Pisses me off. Hope y'all are doing good. I'm still home alone. My parents come back in 2 weeks. I'm editing through the first time I recorded this, which is a long-ass time ago. It's gonna take me a while to edit this, like, whole thing. But I also figured I want to get rid of this laptop as soon as possible. And that means I have to play these games. That includes Back to the Future, which hopefully I'm gonna play some Back to the Future tonight. It is a Thursday. It is the 8th of August, as I am currently recording. And, damn, we're in August. That's absolutely wild, isn't it? Time goes by so much faster when you're older. It's crazy. Really is. Which is weird, because I remember, like, every grueling minute. But at the same time, it's like, I blinked and holy shit, it's August. That's wild. I get to go to Hungary in less than a month, which also seems unreal. It's so funny. I've been to Hungary so many times, like literally once a year, sometimes twice ever since I was born. Okay, maybe I would skip a few years every once in a while. Like when I was 18, I skipped for a whole 5 years and didn't go. And then obviously I lived there briefly and I haven't been back since 2021, which is really crazy, actually. I think I was recording Clue Finder's 6th grade. I need to record Clue Finder's 5th grade. I need to record so much. Like, there's so much that I have to play. Listen, I hopefully might be moving in the next few months. I need to get rid of some stuff so that it's not, like, being carried around with me. But oh well, I'm carrying these until I play these, so there we go. I work from home tomorrow, which I'm really excited about. Because it's a Friday tomorrow, so that's really cool, because then I basically just get to, like, wrap up my work and then immediately just begin my weekend with just being at home and chilling. Oh, that's right, I was going to get back to my boyfriend about whether or not I want to go to Disney tomorrow. I haven't done that yet. I also don't know if I have availability for tomorrow. Do I even want to go to Disney tomorrow? I feel like it's going to be hot. But I don't know. I can't decide. I can't decide if I want to go to Disney or not. Hard decisions, right? No, but really, like, I mean, people aren't blocked out now, so it's going to be busy. It's not that I don't want to go. I want to go. It's just going to be hot and ugh, it's unbearable sometimes.
You just got a stamp of the first person in space.
Well, shit.
You just added a stamp to your collection. Your stamp collection is really coming along.
I think when I get all of, like, vehicles filled, that's when I'm going to start clicking on all of them to make them animate, but watch, like, it won't even... Maybe when I'm down to, like, the last few states, that's when our... No, maybe... I don't fucking know. Yeah, maybe when I'm down to the last, like, 5 states, that's when I'll start playing, like... Look at that stretch. Oh my goodness, I love my cat so much. She's such a cutie. She just complains all the time when my parents aren't home. That's the only problem. But yeah, when I get down to the last 5 states, I think that's when I'm going to start clicking through all of the animations. Okay, so tomorrow At its highest, it's going to be 86 degrees by the time I get to Disney. It'll cool down a little bit. It'll still be like 85, 83. Maybe if I just like, I don't know, bring a dress to wear or something and just walk around in a dress. Like, I'd still wear tennis shoes. I'm not gonna wear like heels or anything or even sandals. But like, I don't know, like, let the breeze in, I guess. I don't know. I have no idea. Oh snap, there's some emails that I need to answer. I just remembered. Oh, you guys. I have work stuff to complain about. When I say complain, by the way, I still absolutely love my workplace. Like, honestly, like, I can't ever see myself leaving. The only way that I could see myself leaving is like if something super drastic happens, like either in like, I don't know, in the company, or they just figure out that they hate me and fire me. Oh, before I get back into my work story, y'all, I'm like fully blonde now. It's wild. Like I've been, well, I was blonde as a child, and then I steadily became brunette as a teenager because that's what my genes did for some weird reason. And then was a dark red for like the past 10 years or so. I don't know, but yeah, I recently became blonde and now I'm fully blonde. Like kind of like, I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of like a dark blonde. I don't know if I should go lighter or not. Like, I'm going to try to get used to it first before I lighten it out some more. But you know what? What's crazy? So, just so you guys know, and I will get back to my point and story sooner or later. But something fun, when you dye your hair red, it is super hard to get out. I went through 3 sessions already of lightening my hair. There's still some red stuck in there. Like, it's just very, very stubborn. It does not want to come out. And I've known this for a really long time, actually. Like, I think that's like a reason why I figured I was always going to go blonde at some point, is so that I can get rid of the red. But yeah, I'm blonde now, so that's really fun.
Ball game.
So back to my workplace. So, no complaints whatsoever. I absolutely love what I do. I love my workplace. I can see myself being there for years upon years upon years upon years upon years. Like, this is the first time where I've actually like looked at a couple of like my coworkers and hold on.
You just got a stamp of Brer Rabbit.
Oh,
You just added a stamp to your collection. Your stamp collection is really coming along.
Brer
Click
Rabbit.
on a stamp to see it animate. If you want more stamps, try playing some games and activities.
Brer Rabbit? That's the ugly duckling. What is he talking about? Brer Rabbit?
The ugly duckling.
What? Uh-oh.
Even his mother thought him quite ugly until one day.
He became a swan. Brer Rabbit? I know I didn't just hallucinate, did I? Okay, let's get 2 more stamps. Or 1 more stamp, and then we can do a challenge. What the fuck, dude? That was wild as hell. So, work. This is the first time where I've had coworkers tell me that they've been there for 20 years, 10 years. And I'm like, honestly, I completely understand why. Like, I've always been that type of person where whenever someone bragged about being there for 20 years, I'd be like, oh God, that's sad. But I don't know, this place, this place is just like, dude, honestly, like 100% I would take 20 years here. Okay, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't say 20, just to be safe. But like 10 years? Absolutely. Probably 20 years, honestly. If my first 10 goes well, then obviously sign me up for another 10. But I really, really love what I do. But these past 2 weeks, oh boy, guys, it's been stressful. Let me tell you a little bit more about like where I work and, well, because I don't know how much I dove into it. I'm still like, I'm still like so hesitant. Like I'm hesitant to like update my LinkedIn and stuff because I want to be like, I don't know, I don't want to jinx it still, even though I've been there for way over 6 months. Like at this point, I still am scared that like if I say something positive or if I'm just like, yep, this is where I work now, it's all gonna like go to hell basically and they'll fire me. Again, my work history has been really complicated. Like the whole like me being fired for like on my first offense for being late. And granted, I was very, very late, but still, like your first like offense and you get fired like right away. I don't think I've emotionally recovered from that. Every single time there's like a single thing that seems to be going wrong, I'm just like fuck, 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 fuck. They're gonna let me go. But so basically, just to give you a brief overview, we let me try to think like of what's the best way to put this. So we investigate accidents, and yeah, that's basically it. Like we figure out why or how or who caused it. We just investigate accidents. And so every once in a while there needs to be like inspections. Because obviously like we need to figure out how and why it went wrong. So we do inspections. And so these past 2 weeks, like there was just always something going wrong. And like 80% of the time, you know what? No, I'll even say further. 85% of the time, it was all the client's fault. But because they were happening like boom, 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 like one after another nonstop, it was hard not to feel like I was doing something wrong. I don't know if that makes sense. So,
How about another selection?
yeah, basically like I don't know, when you have a series of things that go wrong like over and over again, like it's kind of like the three is the magic number, right? Like if one person around you is an asshole, fine, okay. If two people around you are an asshole, fine, okay. But when three people, that's when you're like, okay, maybe I'm the asshole and maybe there's something going on with me. But sometimes it's just a coincidence, right? And it just so happens to be that it's all happening at the same time.
You just got a stamp of Thomas Jefferson.
Hmm.
You just added a stamp to your collection. Your stamp collection is really coming along. Click on a stamp to see it animate. If you want more stamps, try playing some games and activities.
Thomas Jefferson's coming home. All right, time for a challenge. Woo!
And now for your listening
Yeah, but so that's what was basically happening was given my unfortunate history with previous workplaces, it's hard to imagine that I wasn't the problem.
Dear Pen Pal, my name is Brian. I live in Iowa. My mom and dad read a lot of newspapers. They even helped me read a few articles. We have a lot of paper piling up. Can you tell me if paper is recyclable? Your friend, Brian.
You can choose to work on this Pen Pal challenge, or you can look at another. Click on the play envelope if you want to accept this challenge. Click on the next envelope if you want to read another Pen Pal letter.
Brian, you've made me very sad.
Oh, you like that one, do you? Well, no time to waste. Hop to it now.
Like it. Okay.
To the boiler room. We have some recycling to do.
The elevator is over there if you want to start your challenge.
All right.
If you want to solve your challenge, let's go to the boiler room.
The boiler room.
Hopefully it's not just Edison's head just freaking hanging there. Do.
Where'd you go? Oh well. The boiler room is cold and dark. Let's get our recycling done quickly. Click on that wall with the recycling bins when you're ready. You can click on the elevator if you're ready to go back.
Yay!
There's a paper bin right there. To solve the challenge, we'll have to fill it and all the other bins with as many objects as possible. Rule number 3 of the adventurer: always recycle. It's good for the environment. When I pull this trash handle, be prepared for the recyclable objects to start coming out of any chute. Your job is to get the objects in the right bins. You'll have to use these pipes above me for help. Click on a pipe and drop it along the path of the object to change its direction. I'll help you get started by calling out the names of the objects. Click on the trash handle to get started.